eventful race this year than last year, just my observations, but appreciate all you guys self-reporting. That went very well. We had to turn off very few transponders, so we thank you for that. It seems to make things go a lot smoother, so we'll continue to do that in the future. All right, let's get to some rewards here. Usually the least important of these awards is the overall win on laps, the Class A win. Generally that's pretty cut and dry. One team runs more laps than the other. Usually there's a margin of victory of a couple of 3, 4, maybe 5 laps. This time it was a little closer. It was very, very close, in fact. Down to the last lap, the 2 lead cars were on the same lap. One car had a slight mishap. That removed part of its front wheel suspension. I don't know what I was missing, but it didn't look good when it came in. So that actually allowed the second place car to squeak by on the very last lap. I know, ain't that crazy? So they actually finished on the very same lap. Now, we don't have really a set rule for these types of things here in Livens, so we kind of consulted back and forth with the race organizers, and everybody put in their 2 cents, and we actually talked to the teams as well. So what the teams decided to do, we're going to call it a tie. I think both the teams have agreed to donate the money to Children's Speedway charities. And then they're going to arm wrestle for the trophies. I don't care how they win. All right, so we're talking about the 46, the Barf Honda, and the Keystone Cops 242.
Now, is this the first time in Livens history? Yes. Closest margin ever. They broke the wheels off that car.
Literally. All right, good job, guys. Get out of here. All right, our B-class winner, the bad class. B-class winner. This car is, it's gotten a lot faster. It was terribly slow. It's a terribly bad idea for a race car. But these guys have done well with it. They keep getting better and better. They're toying with A-class.
A-class next.
Oh, okay, they are in A-class. Number 60, Magic School Bus, Subaru Forester. And they walk as slow as their car. All right, in the C-class. All right, in C-class, the ugly class. And this thing is pretty ugly. Once upon a time, it was glorious and beautiful. It's seen a lot of hard miles. But finally, out of its ass, it pulls a C-Class win.
Everybody likes it so much better. Does it work? Yep.
Okay, so now for the heroic fix. The heroic fix can be lots of different things, but in this case, these guys are legends in limits racing. They're all insane. We don't know why they do this, but they do. They bring terrible cars, and then they break them over and over and over. And it's a terrible cycle. It just keeps repeating itself. So in this case, they had some front suspension issues, so they went to a junkyard miles away and they dug some front suspension bits out of the mud and they put it all back together. And I'm not sure what front suspension has to do with removing the roof of a minivan. But I'm going to blame it on Ford Russians with a sawzall. 999 Team Sputnik!
Oh my God.
They have warnings for them to turn laps.
And the largest multi-python cast in the history of limits. Alright, now the flip side of the heroic fix, the I got screwed. Again, this could be loads of things. Sometimes people get screwed by their competitors. Sometimes they get screwed by the judges. Sometimes they get screwed by themselves. And that is the case here. They got screwed because they chose an absolutely terrible car and they don't have the sense to get rid of it and get something better. They just keep banging their heads against the side of this terrible car. And maybe someday they will get it figured out. Probably not. 52, the Cougar Hunters.
Burn it! Burn it! Burn it! Down the police of glory! Burn it! Burn it! Burn it! Burn it! Burn it! Woo! Next time you catch a squire! What no photo?
Alright, so for our regional trophy, this one is a, very well deserved. These guys took a very common car, Ford Mustang, boring, right? But they swapped out the motor, put in something completely foreign to a Ford, swapped the driver position to the wrong side of the car. They did a load of work. The car, it was very cool, but we appreciate all the work you did, but the theme, so we're going to call this the most work to make an unrecognizable movie car. And of course, that's the 1, 2, 3, ERM Racing, the right-hand drive, now Datsun powered Ford Mustang.
Sons of Belgium. Yeah. Where's the shoe going?
Alright, now for the judge's choice, I'm going to turn the, turn this over to Judge Rich. Everybody give it up for Judge Rich. The team that always brought a smile to our faces, and I kept hoping that this thing would get decapitated coming into the penalty box. It almost did. Always a joy to see it on the track. I think the last time I saw one was 1985. Who knows? The white X11 wedding party. Come on. Good job, guys. Now for the organizer's choice, I'm going to turn it over to the organizer himself, Jay Lamb. Thank you. So the organizer's choice, just as it sounds, this is the car that amuses me the most over the course of the weekend. And as soon as I saw this thing, I thought, well, I don't even have to think about this anymore. This is clearly the most awesome car that I have ever seen. Now, I thought it was gonna do better than it maybe did out there, but then I realized, you know, only here do people take a perfectly good raceable car and voluntarily add 1,000 pounds to it just for the sake of a gag. So, of course, the fabulous MR2 bottom Volkswagen
Yeah.
Stay there. Stay there. All right. I will photo you with that stick.
All right, now for the big one, the index of affluency. We had a few cars that were in contention here this weekend, but it came down finally to a car that has been run over and over and over again. It has been hopeless. It has been terrible. Somehow they were able to piece together a good run this weekend and ended up putting this really, really terrible car up in the top half of the field. And these are really nice guys, really great attitudes. I think they have fun breaking the car. They're a little bit warped. And finally, after all their hard work, it has paid off. Number 92, Futility.
Turn down. Over here.
Nice job, guys. Good job.
Good job, guys.
I will take that back. Good job. Now you can afford to turn up the boost. Good time.
Right.
Nice job.
Good job, Bob.
Well done.
Congratulations, guys.
Well done.
Well done, guys.
Good job, Bob.
Wow. Am I seeing it right? Turn it over. Is that a Gremlin?
I think it is.
I've got a 74 Gremlin. And it's the same thing as the get out of jail free card. Beautiful work. And the running, and the on the wheel.
Congrats, man. You deserve it.
Congratulations.
Good job.
Thank you. All right, so
There we go.
let's take some team pictures with a trophy, with the card. This just probably won't happen again.
Too bad it's on a trailer.
Well, if we can take a picture of the trailers, we wheel back down, we can do whatever.
We're not wheeling it back down.
We'll take a picture on the trailer. Yeah, we'll get someone to take a picture with us.
Oh, what was it? 10 races?
Wait.
10 grand?
Hold on, we need our money.
Oh, go get your money.